The law of attraction is one of the universe's most fundamental principles, and Joe Vitale's book, The 3 Secrets of the Law of Attraction, takes a deep dive into understanding this concept. Essentially, the law of attraction suggests that the energy of our thoughts dictates what we bring into our lives. This idea has been acknowledged and utilized by many thinkers and scientists throughout history. The power of this law lies in how the frequencies of our thoughts and emotions determine the events that we attract into our lives. In our everyday lives, dwelling on negative thoughts could be pulling negative circumstances towards us. However, by shifting our thoughts to a positive focus, we can achieve our desires and goals. Joe Vitale supports this notion with real-life stories of miracles that people have experienced by applying what he calls the secret. For those seeking success, health, and happiness, the law of attraction offers a powerful tool. The book explains in simple and clear language how readers can effectively use this law in their own lives. Mastering the law of attraction emphasizes that anything you desire can be possible, making it an inspiring guide not only for personal development, but also for societal change. Consider the society that created the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the wealthiest communities in history, because they successfully harnessed the laws of the universe. It's no coincidence that a significant portion of the world's wealth is held by a few. It's because they know and apply the law of attraction. Those who attract wealth are constantly thinking about abundance and prosperity, whether consciously or unconsciously. People who have amassed great fortunes, only to lose them and then regain them, are living examples of this. Initially, they focus on thoughts of wealth, but when fear of loss creeps in, they lose their fortunes. Once they overcome their fears and refocus on wealth, they attract it back into their lives. The law of attraction posits that thoughts have frequencies, and similar thoughts attract each other. For instance, if you're filled with unhappy thoughts, you'll attract more unhappiness. Similarly, thoughts can replay in our minds like a catchy song. Therefore, we should focus on what we desire rather than what we don't want. It's possible for your thoughts to materialize, so you can shape your life with your mind. The law of attraction doesn't distinguish between good or bad, it simply responds to your thoughts. Thus, by avoiding negative thoughts and focusing on what you want, you can bring about positive changes. Take Robert, who aspired to be a stand-up comedian, but was plagued by annoying questions and viewed life through a pessimistic lens. When he realized he was focusing on unwanted topics, he began redirecting his thoughts towards what he wanted in life. This shift led to miraculous changes. He found peace at work, walked the streets with ease, and received applause at his stand-up shows. Robert's life transformed by altering his thoughts and broadcasting a different frequency to the universe. The law of attraction is essentially a universal principle. Like attracts like. Our thoughts, much like magnets, draw events and people into our lives that resonate with similar frequencies. Therefore, it's crucial to be mindful of our thoughts. Negative thoughts bring negativity, while positive thoughts draw positive energies into our lives. Through this law, people can consciously shape their lives. Quantum physics supports this idea. We shape the universe with our thoughts. In essence, we hold the reins of our lives. Practices like meditation can help us control our thoughts. Ultimately, you are the Michelangelo of your life, and it's up to you to create your masterpiece. How you feel directly impacts the events you attract into your life. When you feel good, you generate positive thoughts and broadcast that energy to the universe, attracting more positive people and situations. Just like waking up happy can influence your entire day, your feelings can create a domino effect. When you're engulfed in a negative emotion, the universe sends you this signal to recognize and change it. If you're feeling bad, shift your thoughts to a positive frequency. Listening to uplifting music or thinking of someone you love can instantly change your mood. Your feelings act as a communication channel between you and the universe. When you're filled with positive emotions, the universe responds with positive feedback. Conversely, negative emotions attract more negativity. By consciously directing your thoughts and feelings, you can shape your life as you desire. To initiate this change, choose to feel good and focus on loving thoughts to amplify this feeling. Remember, You deserve all the beauty the universe has to offer, and attracting this beauty is entirely within your control. Drawing inspiration from the story of Aladdin and the genie, we explore how the law of attraction works. Just as the genie fulfills Aladdin's wishes, the universe is ready to manifest our thoughts and desires. The law of attraction illustrates that our thoughts and emotions are signals we send to the universe, which then responds accordingly. The first step in this process is to clearly define what you want. It's like picking a product from a catalogue and placing an order with the universe. However, the key is to genuinely feel and believe that you already possess what you desire after defining it. In the second step, you must truly feel that you have what you want. This sets the frequencies that the universe will reflect back to you. In the final step, you need to accept this state and experience feelings of happiness and satisfaction. Especially, feeling and living as if your desires are already real is a crucial aspect of the law of attraction. Trust the universe and believe that your desire is coming toward you. Everything begins in your mind, so hold on to your dreams and maintain your belief in their realization. Joe Vitale's The 3 Secrets of the Law of Attraction also covers how focusing on thoughts about our bodies and weight can shape our lives. The first key point is that focusing on losing weight can actually lead to gaining weight, because constantly thinking about losing it pushes the thought away. Instead, envisioning yourself as fit is more effective. For instance, someone struggling with post-pregnancy weight might gain more weight by constantly thinking about it. However, identifying your ideal weight and focusing on it allows you to mentally attract that weight. The second important idea is that the belief that foods cause weight gain is a misconception. It's not the food, but your thoughts about it that influence weight gain. To achieve your perfect body weight, mentally visualize yourself at that weight and frequently repeat this thought. Thirdly, focusing entirely on the moment while eating helps your body process the nutrients in the best way possible. These simple yet effective techniques can assist you in reaching your desired body using the law of attraction. This section highlights 3 key ideas underlying the law of attraction. First, it emphasizes that the frequencies of our thoughts and emotions determine the events we attract into our lives. For instance, someone who wants to lose weight is advised to focus not on the weight they want to lose, but on the ideal weight they wish to achieve. This makes the person feel as if they've already reached their desired weight, which helps attract the intended outcome. The second important point is the power of gratitude. Feeling gratitude in daily life positively transforms our energy and mindset. James Ray shares that focusing on gratitude as soon as he wakes up allows him to spend his day in a more positive frequency. Gratitude helps us focus on what we have and attracts more goodness into our lives. Finally, the strong impact of thoughts and emotions on our reality is discussed. Our current life circumstances are seen as a result of past thoughts. Therefore, by changing our thinking patterns, we can create a more positive future. For example, instead of always expecting bills in the mailbox, start expecting positive things, which can change your life experience. Visualization, or the practice of vividly imagining your dreams, is a powerful tool for turning them into reality. It's fascinating to discover that when Olympic athletes mentally run their races, their muscles respond as if they were in the actual race. The brain cannot distinguish between the real and mental rehearsal, which could be the secret to success. From the Wright brothers' dream of flying to Edison's light bulb, every great invention was first a product of the mind. These individuals changed the world by feeling their dreams as if they were real. Achieving what we want in life involves visualizing and feeling those desires in our minds. Someone dreaming of a new car should feel as if they're already behind the wheel, making the brain perceive this vision as reality. Believing in the power of the universe, leaving the how to it, and simply feeling is essential. For example, a boy named Colin imagined riding the rides at Disney World without waiting in line, and his dream came true the next day. Similarly, Jeannie dreamed of meeting Bob Proctor, and through what seemed like a coincidence, it happened. Visualization stretches the limits of our imagination and is the key to attracting opportunities into our lives. The power of the law of attraction lies in drawing into our lives what we think and believe. Visualization involves creating images in our minds where we enjoy what we aim to achieve. In this process, it's important to feel as if what we want has already happened and to act as if it is already real. For example, in Jack Canfield's story, he visualized earning $100,000 a year every day with his eyes closed, and he eventually came very close to that goal. This demonstrates that the images and feelings we create in our minds can turn into reality. Feeling gratitude also helps us manifest our desires by directing our energy. The more we feel grateful for what we have, the more goodness and beauty we attract. For instance, if we're experiencing financial difficulties, we should focus on abundance and prosperity. When we replace thoughts that block money from flowing to us with thoughts of wealth and abundance, these thoughts reflect in our lives. In conclusion, the law of attraction tells us to focus on what we want to experience in life. When we develop positive thoughts instead of negative ones, the universe provides opportunities that align with those thoughts. This principle isn't limited to money. It can be applied to all areas of life. Attracting money and abundance is closely tied to our thoughts and actions. Vitale emphasizes the need for a mental transformation to attract money into our lives. Seeing bills as checks and feeling grateful while opening them can positively change our emotional connection with money. This shift in our perception of money helps us attract more of it. Another effective method is generosity. Giving sends the message to the universe that, I have more than enough. The more generous we are with money, the more this positive energy returns to us through the law of attraction. Even small donations in daily life can initiate this cycle. Lastly, our actions must align with our desires. It's important to act as if we've already achieved what we want to attract into our lives. For example, a woman made room in her garage and closet to attract the perfect partner into her life, and she eventually found the love she was looking for. Similarly, by acting as if you already have what you desire, you can draw that energy into your life. Positive thoughts and actions open the doors wide to the law of attraction. Understanding and loving ourselves is the key to improving our relationships with others. We must first understand ourselves and treat ourselves the way we want others to treat us. If we don't show love and respect to ourselves, we send this signal to the universe, leading others to treat us the same way. When you start loving and respecting yourself, the universe will also bring loving people into your life. The idea that sacrifice makes you a good person is incorrect. It feeds off a sense of lack and eventually leads to resentment. We must remember that everyone is responsible for their own happiness. When you prioritize your happiness, you spread positive energy to the people around you. Loving yourself is a step that should be taken before expecting love from others. When you start loving and valuing yourself, people around you will begin to love you too. This is a natural result of being in the frequency of joy and happiness. You alone are responsible for your happiness, and spreading this feeling positively affects your relationships. A life filled with self-respect and love allows the universe to bring more good things to you. The fact that our bodies completely renew themselves at certain intervals shows us that long-standing illnesses are actually a reflection of our thoughts. Constantly focusing on our ailments only feeds them. For instance, if you have a disease and keep talking about it, it can lead to the proliferation of unhealthy cells. However, imagining a healthy body is the first step toward regaining health. Dr. John Hagelin emphasizes that positive and harmonious thoughts have positive effects on our bodies. Negative thoughts and stress affect our biochemistry and harm our bodies. Therefore, instead of expressing that you feel bad when you do, saying that you feel good helps bring about what you think. Michael Bernard Beckwith's story of regaining his vision also proves the power of thought. He realized that vision loss was a societal belief and eliminated his need for glasses by visualizing the clear vision he had in his youth. These examples show that the possibilities of what we can achieve with our minds are limitless. We can create miracles in our lives by using our imagination and the power of thought. Mother Teresa's approach shows us that we should focus on what we want instead of negativity. The most important lessons from this book are: 1. Power of thought. Your thoughts have frequencies and can attract similar events and people into your life. Focus on what you desire, not what you don't want. 2. Visualization. Imagine and feel your dreams as if they are already real. This helps turn those dreams into reality. 3. Gratitude. Cultivating a sense of gratitude positively changes your energy and attracts more goodness into your life. 4. Self-love. Understanding and loving yourself is crucial for attracting positive relationships and experiences. 5. Align actions with desires. Act as if you already have what you want, and you'll draw that energy into your life. 6. Generosity and abundance. Being generous and focusing on abundance sends positive signals to the universe, bringing more wealth and prosperity.